Guys, I know that I am not thin or fit. I get it. But it's a 108-degree heat index here, and I will not be wearing a shirt for anybody. Not even you guys.
So it's Monday morning. We have Ricky. Ricky's going to school. Raylan is the bus driver this morning for us all.
Did you say that because there's a bus right there?
No, but there is a bus. That's probably Ashton's game bus. So we don't have any protein powder, and that's how I drink my coffee. Normally I wake up at like 4 in the morning. Now we're going to get protein powder. We had to get gas in this big heap of shit. We got $20. I swear we put $20 in it every single day, and it'll be gone by tonight, won't it? Because we have to go get protein powder, take Ricky to school, go back to the house, grab Ashton, take him to baseball, and then I want to leave at like 9:30 to go to Baumgart's to get a couple of those big industrial size fans for the barns, because we're supposed to have extreme heat today, and we have fans in the barns right now, but they're just like box fans, like house box fans, and so I want to get a couple of those big industrial fans.
Can I have a box fan in my room? It's very hot in there.
Yeah, but you're gonna have to clean out the box fans that are in the barns because they're really like dusty and dirty from being in the barns. We had to move Bella and the puppies inside this morning because it's been raining. That's very funny. And they were not in their little like containment that we made for them because the flies in there are literally out of this world. I'll put a little clip it, a little snippet of flies. So we moved her yesterday to get out of the flies because the flies were so bad. And then of course it rained, so they did not have any tarp or anything over them. So we had to bring them inside. So right now, Bella and all the puppies are in the house.
This happens every day.
Right? Yeah, it rain's definitely not awesome. So basically we have a whole lot of stuff to do early this morning. It rained, but not like substantially, and there's a couple of tomato plants that I have up front underneath the trees. So especially because they're under the trees, they don't get rain. Gonna water those tomato plants, and then we need to deal with all the animals. Busy morning. We'll show a little bit of how our day goes, and I plan on getting all outside stuff done before 11 so we can be inside where it's cool, because it's supposed to be like 106 heat index today, so we'll see how that goes.
Dumb little babies. I have an order for a hanging basket stand. I think what I'm gonna do, lesson learned, and it's taken like 3 years to learn this. During baseball season, I cannot take orders. I just can't, because I literally don't ever have time to do them. So this is what will go on the hanging basket stand, and then I'll be done with that, and then I have to paint it on there, and then we have a game for Memphis in Norwalk. Hold on. Cool them off. They start yiping because they're hot. Mama doesn't want to feed them because they're hot. You let them get in the pool for a minute, and then they stop crying. See? Come on, grab this one. You put them in there. Set them in there and splash some water up under their belly and on their chest. Make sure their faces aren't getting in it, okay? Come on. I know, it's a very hot day. It's very hot. Like that? Yep. And go land by his brothers and sisters. Hello.
Why do we name Polly Polly? It's such a dumb name.
Carolyn named her. Okay. they'll all lay down and go to sleep. We have this fan going on them. They have fresh water. And then we have the one puppy inside that Bella doesn't want to ever take care of. Mallow's a good boy. I changed the water 3 times today. But all of the dogs have gotten in it. I changed the pig water twice. The duck water I have not changed because they'll just get it muddy. But now it's not just the 3 big dogs in this pool. It's the 3 big dogs and the puppy. Or all of the puppies. And that one, I'll show you. Bella has been trying to get rid of that one since she's had her. And I've constantly had to go retrieve her and put her on Bella. Make sure she is eating. But when they're out here, I mean, I'm not watching them as much as I would be when they were in the garage. And I came out to check on them and couldn't find that puppy. And Bella was digging right here. You can see it's like dug up. And she had that puppy down in that corner, like underneath the siding in that hole. So we brought her in and gave her a bath. That's the one that we just fed. I think the puppies are good for now. They're cool enough right now they can sleep for a minute. And then we'll come back out and check them in about an hour or so. So homesteading or just having animals in general just never stops. It's never like, oh, we have 10 puppies and like you can go on with your day. Like it's a full-time job. You guys, I haven't even looked at my gardens today. I haven't watered anything. It's just been nonstop kids and animals, kids and animals, kids and animals. And last night we brought Bella over here where you can see this blanket here. We brought the playpen over here in this like wood chippy area. This is our bedroom window. And so every hour I got up and checked on her, and she was a really good mama through the night. We put all the other dogs up, so it was just Bella and the babies. And yeah. Anyways, now I'm gonna go finish that sign. Memphis is at a game right now. It's 108 degrees. Should I let Polly in? Polly and Bella. Come on. Come on. Let Mama cool off for a little bit. Typically, I would bring my, or I would go outside and do whatever painting I need to do. But since it's so hot, I'm going to actually bring it into the living room. It's a really easy piece. It's just the word welcome. So I'm going to go get that and show you guys how I do that in the living room. Just kidding. I'm letting Shelby go potty. She is our blind skipper key. She also has cancer. Maybe we'll give her a bath today since it's warm enough outside. Maybe this evening after Jake gets back from Memphis's game, I can give her a shower and then she can just come outside and dry off because it's plenty warm enough. Plenty warm enough for that. Okay, well that dries. That's a layer of Mod Podge. That has to dry. So now we will go check on the puppies. We need to let these inside dogs out, and Mallow needs to go to the bathroom. I'm not sure how we're supposed to do that. How are we supposed to let Mallow out with all the puppies out? That's a very fun question. So many flies all over them. There's nothing on them. They're barking at me. Move them again. Well, I'm going to put them over here where it's shady. So I'm going to have the girls come help me do that. Pull the pool back up. All the dogs have been dealt with. All the farm animals seem to be doing okay, and we'll go finish that hanging basket stand. And then we can finally go do garden stuff. Good boy. That's a very good boy. That's a very good boy. Good boy. We need to get this fan We've got an industrial fan. We've got industrial fans for the puppies and Bella. We've got industrial fans for each outbuilding, so like the rabbits, the goats and chickens, the pigs. And I have Mallow chained up over here. Usually with Bella exposed and the puppies exposed, he'd be in his kennel, which he very much likes. He enjoys being in there away from all the girl puppy drama. Typical dude. It's his man cave. But it's hot and I want him to be out and stretch his legs and stuff. So we're gonna put this fan on Bella and the babies and let Mallow stay out here on the chain. He's typically not on the chain ever, but I don't want to leave him exposed to the puppies while I'm not out here. I mean, it's probably not even a good idea while I am out here, to be quite honest, because him is stronger than me. Anyways, the puppies have been dipped in some cool water. Bella is eating all of their puppy food for the night. They have cool water. Mallow has access to the pool and cool water. Now we're gonna go wash our hands for the 400th time today and finish that hanging basket sign. And then finally we can do garden stuff. Nice, we got the wood chip guy. I need these. You guys, if you go to getchipdrop.com, you can get free wood chips from your arborist. Anyways, he drops chips off usually like once a week. Sometimes there'll be like, if we have a lot of rain or whatever, there'll be some time in between it, but and then he just takes them and then he just drops them off. I won't record him because he hasn't given me like permission, but yeah, that's what he does. So I'm gonna talk to him for a minute and then we'll plant some stuff and then water everything. I'm gonna go through the back. Sunflowers are doing awesome. We definitely need a drink. It's very, very hot. It's very spicy. Oh, look at our chamomile. Look, hello, baby. You guys, I'm always like down here, so you see like the worst angle of my face. We'll untangle Mallow. The puppies are enjoying their fan. Didn't reach the water. That's not very nice. That's not very nice. Can't reach it. This is why it's always dirty, because the dogs always get in it. You have to change it every day. And like today, multiple times. Hi. You say hi. Say hi. We're gonna grab all my seeds. I know it's June and you guys are like, why are you planting stuff? I'll be planting stuff till fall. Not until fall, but you know what I mean. It's not too late to plant things right now. So if you've had a go at your garden and things have failed, or if you have been like me and everything was just kind of a big cluster because you are busy or because the weather or both, went from winter to raining all the time, and then like it would get super hot and then back to like winter temperatures. Okay, let me go find the tripod, then we'll decide what seeds we're gonna plant, and then we will get watering the garden, and then we'll go check on the animals. And then by then Memphis will probably be done with his game. I'm super stoked that Jake took Memphis to his game, so I didn't have to do that. Let's go find my tripod. Go get the top part. I'm super excited that we have more wood chips because we don't need any on the garden beds right now, but we also use it as bedding. So when you've had a billion inches of rain in the last week, you have to change your bedding more often because it gets wet and it gets yucky, and so it's like a lifesaver. It's free. It's great. Okay, let's put you on the tripod and let's go plant some stuff. It's especially not too late to plant things. So you have about like 90 to 120 days, or at least here, but on average, most people have about 90 to 120 days left until their first frost date. So all you have to do is like look at stuff. You could even plant tomatoes and like eggplants and stuff like that, as long as you are planting them as starts and not as seed. You could still, I think, get away with that. But it's very much, you still have time to do, we're gonna do beets, we're gonna do spaghetti squash, any of your herbs, maybe not cilantro, because I think it takes a little bit longer, but like chives, rosemary. The rosemary takes a little bit longer to germinate, but it's still, the days to maturity are still within range. What else did we plant yesterday? Chives, rosemary, basil, thyme, like all of those things. Dill. You can, up here against the house yesterday, right here in this like spot, we planted all kinds of herbs. So plant stuff. Even if you failed, for whatever the reason is, I don't care what your reason is, if you want to plant something, there's still time to plant. Chamomile coming up. We're kind of redoing this bed currently. This will be our flower bed. We wanted it to be our flower bed this year, but time just got away from us with the weather and baseball, and it just got away from us. So we have some volunteer sunflowers over here, but we're gonna use this bed for beets and a butternut squash plant, and all these pretty sunflowers. We will do our garlic here. We have garlic going right now that isn't quite ready. That one is kind of deadish right there. You can kind of see. We pulled it up to see if it was ready. It's definitely not, but so yeah. Anyways, we're gonna plant some stuff. I actually have a couple of seed packets that got left out here, and it rained this morning, so let's plant those first. That's some thyme and I think some sweet basil, or maybe some pesto basil, sweet basil. So we're gonna plant some of that. Yeah, yes, we have these two beds right here, so let's go ahead and do that. I know it's super boring to watch people plant stuff. I still choose to watch it, but I'll speed it up so you guys don't have to like watch the whole thing, and I'll probably listen to some YouTube videos while I plant, or listen to some music. Ron Weasley will be here to greatly annoy me the entire time. You guys, I know that I am not thin or fit. I get it. But it's 108-degree heat index here, and I will not be wearing a shirt for anybody. Not even you guys. So if you don't want to watch me in my swimsuit plant basil, then I guess go somewhere else. You won't hurt my feelings. Okay, let's plant this stuff. I think I'm going to do, here we have our chamomile patch, and then there's a sunflower and a milkweed, but I think I'm going to do like a row of beets, and then back down here, I think is where I'm going to put the butternut squash. The little baby puppies are barking. It's super adorable. I have no idea what they're barking at. I feel like this is kale. Every time I plant ID this, it tells me cabbage. I mean, I guess it's a brassica. It doesn't look like my head cabbages last year. Will someone tell me if that is kale? See it? It looks like kale. It's so freaking gross. Okay, let's do a few things, and you guys will see. I'm not gonna make perfect rows. I literally don't care. I'm gonna rough up a little spot, and I'm gonna plant some beets in it. That's what we're gonna do. So I ended up planting, a dozen beets back here in one of these little, like, they're not raised beds, but I mean, yes they are. Just new garden beds that we put in. So I'm just gonna go for this little roughed up spot here. I'm gonna move back to wood chips. If you guys garden with wood chips, I mean, you can't plant them in the wood chips. Your seeds need soil. You need to move the wood chips out of the way, plant your seed, and then once your plant starts sprouting, then you can put wood chips, around it. You don't want to plant it in the wood chips. I mean, it just won't do the things. It needs the nutrients that's in the soil You can let her down to go potty.
Look, he's so clean. Hasn't been that clean in weeks. Hello, baby. Hello, baby. Hello. Hello, baby. He was so cute when you're not muddy. He was adorable when he was not muddy.
Okay, we're gonna plant some